In this section, I will explain the keyword research process, which is a core concept of e-commerce SEO. Keywords are important for users and are still important for search engines. I will explain how to perform the research with users in mind, and I'll show you how to tie the buying funnel and the user intent to this research. I will also touch on developing personas that can be later used to create a content marketing strategy by mapping user intent to content. Towards the end of the section, I will share a few less known keyword strategies specific to e-commerce. While SEO is the abbreviation for search engine optimization, SEO experts don't actually improve how search engines work. They optimize for search engines. And because the main purpose of search engines is to be helpful to the people who use them, SEO would be better thought of as optimizing your website for search engine users. Search engine users are also referred to as searchers. The search trifecta includes three entities: the user, the search engine, and the website. A usual search experience looks like this. The user performs a search on the search engine, which leads searchers to the website, which should, in an ideal state, fulfill the user's query. When performing keyword research, we often skip the user and jump straight to the search engine. This section of the course describes what I believe is a better approach to keyword research. Start with the user, continue with the website, and finally consider the search engine. I will refer to keywords and queries interchangeably, but there's a subtle difference between them. A search query is a series of words users type into a search engine. A keyword is the abstract concept within a search query. For example, on e-commerce websites, keywords are represented by department, category, or subcategory names. A search term that contains several words, including the keyword, is a search query. Good information architecture and keyword research are at the foundation of great e-commerce websites that perform the best in search engines and convert at high rates. In the information architecture section, we found that deciding on primary and secondary navigation labels solely based on keyword research is not optimal. It should be complemented by user testing and research, or by using controlled and custom vocabularies. This is because the user intent is not always reflected in what he or she types in a search engine. That's also why it's difficult to estimate user intent purely by analyzing keywords or search queries. Keyword or query research is a core concept for e-commerce websites because it's important to map keywords with the right type of content for both users and search engines. Discussing search engines and keywords outside the context of users is not the correct SEO approach. In terms of marketing, research means collecting all the raw data that you will later use to perform the analysis. In reference to keywords, research means collecting keyword data from different sources. Here are some data and metrics that you might collect. The keywords or the search queries used by searchers on search engines. The associated search volumes. The existing rankings, and keep in mind that rankings are difficult to measure accurately due to personalization and geolocation. You will also collect competitiveness data such as the average domain authority of the top 10 ranking domains. You will collect the keyword data directly from search engines or by using third parties.